This is X's House. What is up, my family? Today I have 9 orders to pull, and I actually wanted to talk about my store, tell you some of my numbers, tell you how I've been doing for the last week. All that in today's show, but let's go ahead and pull the first order. All right, and it's actually gonna be right here, and there's gonna be these 3 Funko Pops, and these actually sold for $19.99 free shipping. And let's go ahead and pull another one, more exciting one right here. This cooler right here actually sold, that I actually got for $1.50. Sold for $74.99, man, free ship. Pretty cool sale. And this thing is large, man. And this week I actually had a pretty decent week, a lot better than the week before. I already knew that my sales were gonna pick up as long as I continue listing. I actually got a little bit over $700 in sales this week with only 18 items that sold. So that's about $40 per item that I'm getting. It's not exactly where I wanna be at, but hey man, I'll take it. And you already know I'm gonna invest all that money, man. But let's go on to the next sale. And I actually got a DVD sale this time. It's this set of 3 right here. This set of 3 right here, scanners, this Invitation to Hell, and the Stand by Stephen King. This sold for $14.99 free ship. And I actually want to talk about this sale right here. It's actually gonna be these two bags right here, but I want to show you exactly what they are. It's little figures like this, very similar, but let me go ahead and pull these 2 bags right here. These 2 bags sold to the same buyer. So I bought 2 grocery bags full of these little figures for $10. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think I was gonna come out, but I think I've struck gold with these, man. I already sold just one of those figures that I showed you for $30, which was the one that had the most value. But like I'm showing you here, I sold each of these bags for $30 free shipping. It's sold to the same buyer, so it's gonna be cheaper for me to ship. But it was like 200 to 300 figures, man. And they're going like hotcakes. I'm really happy with that purchase. I'm coming up, man. I'm coming up. And the next sale is actually one of these concert shirts, Foo Fighters. It's a Foo Fighters t-shirt. It is double-sided. So this is the front and this is the back. And I think this sold for $19.99, I believe. No, $29.99, and it's a size medium. Part of my big t-shirt haul that I have way back. It's probably one of my earliest videos. If you haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it right there because it's a fire video. All right, but the best categories of the week was number 1 with toys at $118 in sales. And then I have shoes at $108 in sales. And then I have electronics at $92 in sales, man. I love selling toys, and that is one of the categories that I'm really trying to get into throughout the year, as well as video games. But it seems like video games is getting almost impossible to find nowadays at garage sales. A lot of the times that I ask for video games, they just laugh and say there's been a few people already asked for video games, which I understand because video games is so easy to sell. They fly off the shelf, and it's always cool to find video games from my childhood. I always look for them, and I'm not gonna stop looking for them, but they are getting really hard to find nowadays. And shoes and electronics is a good place to start when it comes to reselling. You could always find shoes at thrift stores and electronics at thrift stores, as well as garage sales. Cameras and all sorts of electronics do well, and a lot of the times if you find a decent camera, they're worth a decent amount of change. And the next sale is actually right here, and it's this Winnie the Pooh coin bank without the plug on the bottom, and I believe it's on the listing. Yep, no plug, and this sold for $19.99 free ship, which is not a very good sale because it's gonna be a pain to actually ship this because it is porcelain, and hopefully it makes it, but I'll make it work. All right, next item that sold is actually up here. Fiesta Dora sold. Pretty decent pickup for sure, and that sold for $29.99 free ship. I'm actually gonna stop saying free ship because everything that I sell in my store is free shipping. I'm trying this out. I might actually change it up here in a month or two, but I'm not sure. I'm just still testing it out. I really think a mixture of both is the best way to go, but I'm testing out free shipping all across the board and see what happens. I haven't really had no complaints, but sometimes shipping does get kind of expensive, but I try to add that into the sale price. And actually the next sale is right here in this bin right here, SG, and it's gonna be, this is where I keep all my shoes, but these Stefan Janoski, I believe, Stefan Janoski Air Max for $39.99. That is actually half of the sales that I got all week. So there's really not much else to mention except for that one Sesame Street figure that I sold for $30. I had some pretty decent sales. I'm happy with with how my store is going. It's just a process, and I'm hoping in a month or two I could get to my goal of about $1,000 a week. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta go and actually pack this stuff up, but until next time, make sure to stay on your grind and make that money, baby.